And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Okafor. Defending of the desperate variety. Benacer thinks one through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's... There's the shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tonali kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rui Costa. And here's Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. Rui Costa. He's on it, can he get away? Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Di Marco. It's a promising position. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Benacer. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Di Marco. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Okafor. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Di Marco. And here's Batistuta. Van Basten. Caught offside that time. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Costa Curta. Where? Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. Where? Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Di Lorenzo cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Di Lorenzo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's DiMarco. Here's Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Milan finding their passes. Rui Costa. Now it's Okafor. Okafor purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Tonali. Rui Costa. De Ketelaere. Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? And he's in on goal. Real chance! Oh, it's there! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first and the shot. There it is. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Milan have reclaimed it. Rui Costa. And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Eto'o. Okafor receives it in a good position here. Cleared without complication. Oh, good-looking ball. Knocks it into space. Di Lorenzo. Ah, now can they counter? Osimhen. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Where? He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Okafor. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19, numero 14, numero 8, numero 25. Lasciano il
That has
campo
been
per
knocked clear.
il numero 15, il numero 20, il numero 99, il numero 22.
And it's
Ribéry,
Serginho.
cambio di giocatori.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Gol per il
Well,
Milan.
it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Numero
That's
99.
just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Ribéry. Nice sequence of passes, this. Eto'o. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Now it's Van Basten. And he was quick to react. Now it's Eto'o. Great ball, and he's in here.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should
Il
be able to see it
quarto
out
d'uomo
from
indica
here.
2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Eto'o. Serginho. Dumfries. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Eto'o. Look at the space here. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Ketelare. Shifted it to the flank. Hoisted in. Gets his head on it! DiMarco making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been clubbed away. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Seedorf. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. Lobotka. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Milan finding their passes. De Ketelare. Well, that is one way to stop him. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lobotka over to the left. DiMarco on a charge down the left. That is a brilliant interception. Maldini plays it long. Adriano. So what can they make of this? And here's Batistuta. Lobotka. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Van Basten. Adriano. And he's looking to catch him up. Thuram. Bastoni. And it's Maldini. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. To Maldini. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Thuram. That's a good ball. Where hurtling down that right flank. McTominay. Costa Curta gets it clear. Oh, cracking ball. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. It's Van Basten! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Engages and forces him off the ball. DiMarco. And he's quick to snatch him back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's had a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Adriano. Seedorf. Van Basten. And it's where? Out to the left it goes. Batistuta. Decent chance! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Baresi. And it's where? And where? And it's Lobotka. Tries to pass it through. He's trying to hit the front line here. Milan are looking to break at pace. McTominay. And here's Thuram. Oh, well measured. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. The ball has bounced loose now. De Ketelaere proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There's the shot! He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a little off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lobotka. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a sharp pass. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Di Lorenzo. Baresi. And it's Di Lorenzo. Van Basten. Batistuta!
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lobotka. And Di Lorenzo. And here's Van Basten. Adriano. And he's forced to go back. Seedorf. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McTominay. And it's DiMarco. Baresi getting this one clear. And he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
13, numero 68, numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21.
Dybala.
Il numero 27.
He's
il
gone for
numero
goal!
2, il numero 6.
Should have equalised.
Paulo
Cambio
Dybala
di
was
giocatori.
already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And now they can spring out of defence. 5 minutes left on the clock. Baresi. And it's McTominay. McTominay cuts it out. Adriano. And here's Seedorf. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Just so calm under pressure. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters... And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Delivers with whip.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Dumfries. Out towards the flank. In it comes. And he thumps it clear. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed... He's had a shot! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now they can clear their lines. Well, nicely intercepted. Baresi. Now Dumfries. Knocks it into space. Zambo Anguissa. And the keeper has it.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lobotka. Now it's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's shot, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's DiMarco. Duron kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get rid. Just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Good ball over the top. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Mkhitaryan. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lobotka. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Di Lorenzo. Dumfries. Ribéry. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeon. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Barella powering forward here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that... Can he finish? Yes, it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. He gets big. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. DiMarco. Well, that has not gone well. And he can clear it away. Dumfries. Tries to get it clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Played out wide. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Batistuta. Lukaku, that's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. That has ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Lobotka, spread it left. Played back in, over to the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And here's Van Basten. Lobotka. And here's Batistuta. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. Deftly away. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. Ribéry in once more. Oh, important interception.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Back into the middle. Lobotka. He's a sharp little ball here. De Vrij is there to clear. He's looking wide. DiMarco. Well seen. Saw that coming. Anguissa. And this is Lukaku. Now it's Ribéry. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lobotka getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Lukaku. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Dumfries. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lobotka. And it's DiMarco. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Anguissa, and he plays one through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15.
So, time for changes
Lascia il campo
on
per il
both sides,
numero
actually.
27. Attenzione, un cambio.
Pass somewhat off target. He's played it back.
Modern football for you.
Shoots! Foot in.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there's the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tomori with the clearance. Now it's Batistuta. Van Basten gets a foot in here. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's McTominay. Now it's Vlahovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's heaved it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans have...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's hoisted clear. Dumfries turns and goes. Van Basten! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan can celebrate now.